we're gonna try something new. We're gonna try something new for all the people, you know, subscribing, liking, everything, and you want to see me react to stuff. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support, baby. We're reacting to MrBeast today. Looks like assassinate 2 people. Bro, look at this. This looks horrifying. $10,000 every day you survive in the wilderness. All right.
In the middle of the wilderness. These 2 guys have never met each other in their entire lives. Every day the 2
Smear
of you
the quality bad. What's going on, man?
Wilderness, I'll give you $10,000.
I hope you brought enough money, man. We're here for the long run.
Hey, put that camera down. Let's head out.
They look like they're prepared for
This
this.
video can make you guys millionaires.
I would say go subscribe to MrBeast, but I guarantee you every single one of you already are. So if you could drop a like and subscribe here, that'd be great.
It's gonna be poor by the time we're out of here.
And like, before we go any further, guys, you watching right now, do you want me to react to the craziest things on the internet? Any video you can think of, like, bro, I'll react to Taylor Swift. I don't care. Let me know in the comments below. Something maybe I ain't seen. And if it's not on my channel already.
Meet you, man.
Chris, all right. You're gonna be my
We're
best friend
experimenting
for
out of here.
however long.
Starting now, these guys receive $10,000 every day, with the only limit being how long they can survive, which theoretically means they could win unlimited money.
Hold on, what the CGI is going on here?
Which theoretically means they could win
Wow.
unlimited money.
Dude, if we stay a year, we're both multimillionaires. We are trying to find a camping spot.
This is
build
a
fire,
show.
Survive the night.
I guess we should just set up camp here.
For the rest of the night, they gathered wood and went through their supplies.
We've got approximately 5 days worth of food, 2 things of water.
Looks like a change of clothes, some warm jackets, and boom, fire starter.
Let's see if we can get a fire going.
Some Minecraft logos are there.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's see here.
We are good.
Let's make beds out of pine needles. Won't be comfortable, but at least we won't freeze to death tonight.
We're alive. Day 2.
And in the morning, I showed up to give them their first $10,000. Boys, how was the first night?
Why? Don't bring them the money. They're gonna burn
I
it.
didn't walk over with 10 grand. You're not gonna ask?
Yeah, I guess we should, right?
Yeah. Okay, just look up.
Oh, my.
They're gonna drop it in $1 bills? Oh my God,
Every 24
imagine it
hours,
spread
we're
everywhere.
gonna drop $10,000 out of a plane for you guys. There's $10,000.
In a parachuted briefcase.
Catch it, don't catch it. Don't watch out.
Bro, this is crazy.
I didn't think it was gonna
Bro,
land
we're
anywhere
getting
near
so
them.
rich by the end of this video.
And
Is
on
that
top of
real?
money,
That looks fake.
This is your flare gun.
Oh.
Be careful. Shoot it up in the air. The challenge ends for the both of you. And you walk away with the money you've won.
So how long should we stay out here?
$3.6 million for
Does that, okay, look, controversy. Does that get in on anybody else's nerves? Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. And I am gonna,
the year is crazy.
All right, the plan is
everybody's gonna
officially
be like,
a year.
yo,
Split this in
you're
2.
being
You
a
get this.
bully.
I get this.
Now we can't screw each other over.
But later in this video, that plan doesn't exactly work.
All right, I feel bad, but I need to steal that flare gun. I just gotta shoot this thing,
Wow.
and I get to be a dad
Sabotage.
again.
If you fire that flare, I literally think I'm gonna kill you. Well, buddy, you ready to get rich?
Absolutely.
By day 3, you could say the boys were pretty tired of sleeping on the ground. So after another 10 grand, they started work on building their shelter.
Of course
Use
it's
my
once.
jacket to gather pine needles and layer them on the shelter.
All right, I found this metal piece from a kid's swing set, and I think it's gonna work great for the roof of our shelter.
Layer 1 on. Boom! Here's a section that we're working on.
This is like-
You see it's got some structural poles, so
No.
you get to use the parachutes
They're not
and
really
the cord.
surviving.
So we're gonna make a rain cover on our shelter.
Everyone thinks probably that I'll be the reason we leave and fail this challenge.
But this money would mean college for the kids.
And then on day 4, they started looking for a water source.
Oh, there's a
Oh
swamp.
my God.
I would feel
what-
safe boiling
What about
that.
the
Yeah,
cameraman?
we gotta be careful because that stuff is full of
Oh, he's
bacteria and
invincible.
parasites.
Ooh, just a touch of the swamp.
All right, we're going to bed.
Hopefully, Grizz snuggles up.
They could have filtered that with something. Did they filter it or am I just stupid? Oh, they boiled it.
Ooh, just a touch of the swamp.
All right, we're going to bed.
Hopefully, Grizz snuggles up because it's cold and he's big and warm.
They
It's like the
boiled.
third day in a row that we've gotten 2 hours of sleep.
They didn't filter
It's been
the
so
dead
cold. If it
bacteria.
rained
Oh
right
my
now,
God.
we'd probably have to go to the hospital.
But I'd do it for $10,000.
And it
I'm pretty sure you're supposed to drink the steam off the boil. I don't know.
wasn't just the
what they just
freezing
did
temperatures
confused
that
me.
were getting to them.
We're at the end of our supplies. Grizz likes to call it a fast, which sounds so much nicer than starving.
And for the next few days, the hunger problem didn't get any easier.
We had a little square of beef jerky this morning, that's it. Jimmy gave us 5 days worth of food.
And it's day 9 right now. These are greenbrier leaves. Grizz says they're edible, I guess.
It was clear by this point that the boys were extremely hungry. But lucky for
some
them,
of-
I had a surprise waiting for them on day 10.
Some of that stuff,
They've
yeah, it's edible,
officially
but that-
survived 10 days.
Y'all couldn't find no
Here's your
food.
briefcase.
Yeah.
And don't leave. This is where the challenge gets interesting. Briefcase! Bring in the helicopter.
They're not really out in the wilderness if Mr. Beast shows up every day to where they are.
Oh my gosh.
Controversy!
To celebrate day 10, we have your first offer. I can tell you
flying
guys
every
are
time,
tired
maybe?
of eating leaves. So I brought you guys an additional 10 days worth of food, spices, 2 tarps, and everything you would need to fish. All of this for $50,000 of your prize money. You want some beef jerky?
Yes.
Don't eat it yet.
Oh.
These beans look good.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so how many days is it?
Coffee.
They're supposed to
I'm gonna
survive
give you space. I'll be back in
as
10
many
minutes.
as they want.
He's not kidding. Like, this is literally all the things we would need to fish.
50 grand.
50 grand.
Totally give up 50K. They're literally talking about
10 days worth
survival.
of food means they make 100 grand, and they only have to pay 50 grand for it. I'm doing them a favor.
Should we talk to him now?
Yeah.
All right. All right.
That's
All
definitely
right,
worth.
Jimmy. If you make a decision in the next 60 seconds, I'll throw in 2 feastable bars.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Oh, you still had 59 more seconds, but okay. Here, I'll put that in the pile of food. Thank you for the 50 grand.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Enjoy the food.
Y'all better save
oh, by
that.
the way, you also get the crate with it. Thank you!
That answers the question.
Definitely a deal we had to
Clearly
say yes
fluid.
to. But that week of food literally cost as much as my kid's college tuition.
Sometimes I'm retarded and I watch a video and it shows me right in front of me and I didn't pay attention
I still can't
and
believe
I
it
look
every time
stupid.
this money falls out of the sky.
The food from the crate will feed them for 10 days. But if they want to survive out here for a year,
All right, the plan is officially a year.
they'll still need to find more food in the wilderness. So some
How long
here
did he
for
say?
A year,
All right, the plan is officially a year.
they'll still need to find more food in the wilderness.
So some of you may be
Bro!
wondering, why have they not caught
You shoot a video for a freaking year?
fish? Well, the swamp nearby
Nah.
has no fish in it. What we really need is a moving water that we can fish in.
And while Hayes was rambling on about his kids,
And my 2-year-old doesn't sleep very well either, so.
this
That's a
happened.
lot of
I think
money,
being
though.
a dad.
No way. No way they make a year.
This is a creek. This is not a swamp. This is actually moving water. There's fish in here. Dude, look at this. It's like a dock.
This is the perfect place for food and shelter.
And after another few days full of a surprise freezing rainstorm,
At least now we have $100,000.
they decided to move and upgrade their shelter near their newfound water source.
Good morning, Grizz.
How are you always up earlier?
We're gathering up a bunch of dead trees we can use for our structure.
And then we balance them together into an A-frame shape and cut the trees to the right length.
Oh. Okay,
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. I'm glad I broke your fall.
definitely would be
All
going
right,
through
so
this
maybe they
as
had a
well.
bit of a false start. But once they got the structure back up, they spent the entire next day putting their finishing touches on their shelter. They even built a fishing dock to help them catch more food.
Okay, if you are staying there for a year, you need to do these things.
And now all we got to do is catch a fish. Come on.
And as good as this was,
All we gotta
without
do, Billy, is
sleeping
catch
bags,
some fish.
the winter night was still unforgiving.
Sorry, I'm kind of a bully, right? But y'all can make fun of me too.
So I think I knew what my next offer was. It's day 20 and they moved super deep in the woods, so now we have to get there by boat.
Do you hear that sound in the distance?
He probably
you say?
said he got there by
that a
plane
boat?
before,
Any
but
minute now
I
when we
wasn't
find
listening.
them, I've got a fun offer for them. How's it going, boys?
Hey, guys. What's going on?
2 things. First, the plane needed maintenance, so I'm delivering this by hand.
Hey, all
There's your
right.
$10,000, which puts you guys at $140,000. And second, we have an offer for you.
How'd they find them?
Reveal your
Did he
offer.
mention that at
Just
the
go ahead and
beginning?
Take it off. Here it is.
Oh.
You can either give me $10,000 for that red sleeping bag, or give me $50,000 and you get both sleeping bags.
What?
5 times the amount for both.
Oh, man.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, we should look at
No.
it.
Yeah, check them out.
Hang on, I just got
I wouldn't do that. There's,
These are the same
you
sleeping bags they
you
used
could
in
take one and
Antarctica.
swap
They
off
work
every
very well.
night.
Here's the weather forecast. It's gonna get pretty cold next week, so
Yeah.
highly recommend you at least buy one.
When we started this thing out, we were in the 20s without anything. We've adapted to it. We have bedding, we have pine straw. We're
Hold on,
doing
what
pretty
day are
well
they on?
in these low temperatures. I would love to have a sleeping bag. but
Day 20, bro.
$50,000 is.
I sleep
It's
closer to Grizz
7
than I
minutes
do
into the
my wife,
video and you
so.
got almost
I'm not
a
even
month.
kidding.
You're actually gonna say no to both?
It's a really cold night. No sleeping bag.
Yeah, so I think
Y'all think they
I
faked
it's
this?
Final. We don't want it.
Yeah, agreed.
Wow, not even a single sleeping bag. All right,
I don't
boys,
think-
close
yeah,
it up. Sure, the
wasn't
boys
that
could
great of an
survive
offer.
without sleeping bags, but that didn't solve their food problem. In between sitting out rainy days, the boys
What
got
do they
into a
sleep
bit of
on,
a
though?
routine where they would boil water, work on
Just
their
the
shelter,
ground?
and try to catch fish.
For
Which
23
wasn't
days?
really working out for them.
We got some guts for bait. We're gonna cast them out, and hopefully the fish
You
come
know
up off
what?
the
What
bottom
he
of the
has
creek.
on there wouldn't be
Day
that bad
after
to sleep
day
in.
of failing to catch any fish,
Oh, he's
Check
wild.
the lines, see if any
Literally.
catfish are on.
they finally caught a wind in their sails.
Look at that. That thing's.
Oh, Grizz!
Or whatever that abomination of Mother Nature was.
What is that?
Can I eat it?
No.
First fish. It's an eel, and I think I'm gonna charcoal grill it. We're gonna have ourselves some American style unagi.
This is the
Y'all
first
gotta
thing
do that
we've
to 'em.
caught out here in 27 days, which is insane. We're happy to have it, and we're gonna make it delicious.
I don't know if this is what I would call delicious, but the fact that they haven't had a fresh meal in almost 30 days means even a rock would taste good to them at this point.
It's excellent.
It's so good. It's just like amazingly good.
If we keep catching fish like this, we can easily stay for a year, bro.
They're really enjoying that?
$3.6 million.
I bet it tastes so bad.
And on day 28, they started constructing their
There's
raised
no way.
bed system in their new shelter.
So it's gonna be 2 tripods, 1, 2, side rails going down, slats across, and then a nice pine needle mattress.
Beast is
made
about
out
to be
of
paying
And
up
after seeing their new
big.
shelter become more and more comfortable, I was starting to get worried that I was gonna have to pay these guys millions of dollars.
The only regret that I have, they're not bunk beds.
That's honestly an L.
They were betting everything on their new shelter being right next to this creek, but that may have been a huge mistake
People do this
because
all
they
the
couldn't
time,
catch
though.
another eel to save their lives.
Snapped it.
At this point, I've spent more time in the wilderness than I have with my newborn son. I also have
That's
a 2-year-old with my wife alone. How do you explain to a 2-year-old that daddy's gonna be gone and he won't talk to you and he won't call you and he won't see you?
Oh,
Say they were making
you know
us
what?
an offer.
I have
What would
a
be
young
something that you would actually
little boy like
buy?
that.
We spend a
That
lot
would
of time
hurt.
out here trying to get firewood. You know, having firewood dropped off would be really nice. I'd probably pay $10,000 for that.
We are literally in the middle of the forest. I couldn't tell you where we are anymore. All right. How's it going, boys?
Doing great, man. How are you?
As a reward
He's
for
gonna make it hard
surviving
for them,
an
though, I
entire
know.
month, I brought you a store.
Oh, okay.
You see, we come through all of your vlog footage and we wrote down everything you've asked for, such as firewood, a shovel, cooking supplies, bedding, and even books
This
and
is
board
so
games.
much
It's
work.
like a dollar store, but everything costs 10 grand. This is your store? Feel free to shop.
We've won 240
30
grand.
days.
Might as well check
I'm
it
thinking
out.
of this as a content
Those are
creator.
mosquito nets. Oh, we'll use parachutes. We don't
There's
need
no
those.
way.
All right, what
We're
about
almost
the
halfway
hammocks?
through
I
the
like
video,
the
and there's
hammocks,
no
but,
way they
you know,
make
We
it.
haven't tried making them out of parachutes yet.
All right, Grizz, answer this. What can you not make out of parachutes?
A lot.
All right, well, do you guys want the firewood?
How much
So,
wood?
That's the wood you get.
If it came with unlimited wood, I would buy it.
I offered them literally everything they could possibly need here, and they still weren't interested. I was beginning to think these two were secretly Navy SEALs or something. Are you guys gonna buy literally anything? You make 10 grand a day. What's another 10 grand?
I gotta say no.
All right?
Yeah, that's a whole day, though.
In a million years, would not have thought they would say no to everything. Next time, I'm gonna convince you two to spend money.
We're looking forward to it.
Yeah, man. See you, Jimmy.
Here he goes.
In his tank.
Stop right here. I have a special surprise for all of you. Nolan, what does this look like?
A lot of phones.
1,000 phones to be exact. Because over the next 7 days, I'm gonna be giving 1,000 random people that subscribe a free Samsung Galaxy S24. I literally spent over $1 million on these phones, and I'm giving them away to you. All you have
this
to do to
guy's just
enter to
got
win one of these
infinite
phones
money.
is subscribe. It's literally free. I just want you to know I appreciate everything you guys have been doing for the channel. It means the world to me. Subscribe.
You know what? Same. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. I don't have $1 million to give away in phones, but maybe if you go to MrBeast and subscribe there, you can get a phone. But maybe while you're here, you can subscribe and put a heart in the comment.
Win one of these phones. Let's go.
Yeah.
And so they continue.
You're
without
still
any
watching.
of the
Thank
tools
you.
for my
Seriously.
offer. But go figure. For the
Watching
next
me
few
look at
days, they
this.
weren't able to catch any fish. And even though the money kept coming, they were running out of food and time to catch it quickly.
I am on the last belt loop. I think that we have maybe 2 days worth of food left.
That's not good. Without a boat, this creek is not productive. We gotta go to that river. If I
They
can get
always
that
have to
river
have a problem,
and the
right?
fishing is good, that'll turn all this around.
And with their rations running dangerously low, their only hope of getting food was to travel through the swamp to the river on the other side in hopes of catching some fish.
It's risky
Gosh, that's
wasting all
terrifying.
these calories, but I have to
Risking
do it. if we're
calories,
gonna make it
yeah.
any
That
further.
But
man,
after
this
a
guy's
grueling hike,
intelligent.
Hayes finally found what he was looking for.
Oh my God.
Put a camp right there.
Look at that. It's the river.
I have to make another one, but it's fine.
you've ever seen?
Finding this river is probably the difference between us making our goal and us tapping out early.
Fortunately,
Is he-
he had a secret
Go
weapon.
alone.
Grizz and I made our own fishing pole, and this is gonna make catching fish
I
easy.
thought that stick floating along was an alligator.
With Hayes' makeshift fishing pole immediately breaking, he was going to have to use his hands, and he spent hours trying and failing.
Oh no!
And if he couldn't catch any fish without immediately dropping them, the calories burned coming here would have been for nothing. But just when he was ready to give up,
This one's gonna be it.
How in the world? That's a crazy way to fish.
I told you.
Oh, they need to get a camp over there ASAP.
And the luck didn't stop there.
I cannot wait to bring this back to Grizz. He's gonna be so stoked.
How many fish?
We're eating tonight.
All right, that's awesome.
Feels like this is our first
Why
real
was there a
food in
trail
ages.
there?
But in the meantime,
Bro, they're not
I
in
was
the freaking
preparing an
wilderness.
offer that I know they couldn't refuse.
They went to
It's day
McDonald's
40,
after this.
They've made over $250 million, and I have an incredibly special offer for them. For $10,000, and I think you're really gonna like this.
It doesn't look like they were there for 40 days at all. There's other things that would be like, no, I just don't believe it.
Your wives. In fact, they're watching right now.
Oh my God, are you serious?
They're too happy in the wilderness with a grill over there behind them. I don't know if y'all can see that, but, and then on that, there's no possible way this has been 40 days.
Oh, man.
I can't let down my kid.
What do y'all think?
I can't lay down my wife.
Okay, Jimmy.
Nah. Nah.
I smell so bad. Oh.
As nice as it was to
Maybe
see their
7
families,
days.
the visit was also bittersweet because there's one big question on everyone's mind.
How long do you want us to stay?
I want you home.
I'm quite confused. The top left, I thought they had only spent $50,000. Maybe 60. But it says day 40 and it says 330,000. Day 40 should be 400,000 minus the 50,000 they spent. That should be 350. Somebody's scamming somebody here.
Now. Like, I do.
I know you want me home, but do you need
was
me
acting.
home?
Yes, she
acting.
needs you. Yes, you need to bond with your son. I don't care what the other guy says. You've made
1,000,000% paid actor. Paid freaking actor to say that. We gotta create a problem.
enough money. I need you home.
Nah. There's no.
That
no, I
conversation
don't believe
was
this.
so difficult for me. Even so,
Look, MrBeast, if you ever see this
yesterday
video, which
was
you probably
a
won't.
really good day. It had all
Great
of the
content
things
creator.
that I love. It had my family,
But this
my wife,
video
my
is
kids,
cap.
my buddy Grizz. That was like a really huge gift. Oh, they're gone now.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You know
hold
how we
her
can
and know
know?
that she-
Imagine, look at their hair. You can't put on hair. We're gonna go back to the spot. Oh, wait. Maybe they
I
slowly
guess we should
recorded
just
this.
set up camp here.
Hold on,
Food,
hold on.
2 things of water.
Okay, his beard is shorter. Beard's longer. That's,
hold her.
Bro, I don't know how to tell y'all this. That is not 30-something days of beard growth.
And know that she was safe. It really has changed.
My
the way
beard
that
will grow
I'm viewing this entire
crazy
challenge.
in like a few days.
Knowing I have my wife's support, I want to stay until I have $1 million.
And after
That
some
looked like a
much
week
needed
growth.
family time, Hayes and Grizz were much
Week
happier
worth
than
of
I'd
growth.
ever seen them.
These and Grizz,
Ambush!
Let's smoke some fish. Look at that. This is perfect.
Even when something happened that would have totally drained them before,
400,000.
by
Holy
now
crap.
they didn't even seem to mind.
It looks like someone had a gender reveal, and the gender was just money.
Even though their spirits were high, there was still a problem they needed to
And they
solve.
made quite a
In
bit of
order
money
to get
so
to
far.
the river to fish, they would first need to trudge through this giant swamp. But if they had a boat, they would easily be able to float down the creek to the river.
What did they spend more money on? I don't remember. I thought it was just the
to create a
50K.
frame with sticks and then attach our tarp so the whole thing can float.
Not feeling super confident in the boat build.
If we can get down to fish without having to tromp through a whole swamp, it's worth the risk.
Oh,
Time for the first sea trial of my beautiful ship.
Here he goes.
Build your own boat challenge.
And this was pretty ironic, considering the offer I was about to bring them. It's day 50. Let's see how they're doing.
A boat.
Bro, you
Unless
guys
they're
have
gonna
a
give them that
village now.
vehicle.
Wait, are you serious? You
If
built
he
a
was to
boat?
give them a boat or that vehicle, they could sleep in it.
Yeah, man.
You're telling me this thing can actually float?
You wanna try it?
Yeah, I don't. Oh my gosh, it actually works. He built a freaking boat in the woods. All right, now that I'm aware of that, this changes a lot of things. It's actually insane that you two built a boat yesterday because I brought the two of you a boat with the Zaxby's restaurant on it.
Oh my gosh. This is so cool, Jimmy.
Before I
That's
present the
crazy.
offer, I want to make sure you're in a really good state of mind. This is our brand new MrBeast box, which are now live at every single Zaxby's across America.
Oh my god, that is so good.
The MrBeast box comes with the best tasting chicken known to man. And
got to
the
eat
cool
that
part
for
is
free.
every single meal comes with a Feastables bar. Our goal with this collab was to take the world's best chicken and pair it with the world's best chocolate.
Indeed.
Zaxby's also has 12 sauces.
There's like so many flavors happening in my mouth. What is that? That's really good.
It's a Zach sauce.
Look
I'm
how
so
happy they
hungry
are.
right now.
If you want to be happy like them, just go to Zaxby's and get the MrBeast box right now. Now that you guys have gotten your meals, your day 50 offer is for 50 grand. You can have this boat.
We don't have a motor. We don't have any way to get this thing around.
So you just use sticks.
Oh, Lord, I don't know.
Since you
the
weirdly
guy
built
in
the
the
boat the day
suit?
before, I'll give you a discount. We'll make it $40,000.
My answer is I love the ship I made. I trust it with my life. So I'm gonna leave it up to Grizz.
For $40,000, I'm gonna pass on the boat.
Yes!
I'll get
How
in
would they
Hayes'
make
death trap
anything?
If that sinks and you have to quit,
They got lemonade stands and other stuff, but you ain't got nothing to cook no chicken. Where you gonna warm it up in the microwave? And you got these screens like, what the bro,
I
what?
appreciate the food. That was lovely. Bye, Jimmy.
I'll see you
There's
next
another
time.
So
boat
this ship
towing it!
saved us $40,000.
Still a death trap.
Hey.
Man, when
Oh
we
my
first
God,
started
I'm
this
willing
thing,
to
it was
bet
in
a
the
lot
dead
of
winter.
money.
Do you remember how cold
Okay,
it was?
I don't have a lot of
everything is so
like
nice
that,
and
but
warm.
And spring
So,
was now in full bloom.
bet that
and they were looking pretty
they were not
comfortable.
there
There's a lot of
51
flowers here.
days.
I can't say that I mind it.
What is today, 51?
I don't know. I
Yeah,
lost track.
no, it's not. Your beard would be crazy.
Oh, he's coming straight at us.
Your
This
hair would
briefcase
be
puts us at
crazy.
$440,000. Time to
No.
build the Hayes and Grizzle love seat.
80%
I went 2 months without a haircut. I'm telling you, you'd know it.
This case.
No, I don't want Katie to work 24-hour shifts anymore.
Look at
This
their
money's gonna do
hair.
so much for her and our family.
It's
But
the
while the
same.
warmer weather was nice, it presented new problems like snakes
Don't want to get bit by that.
and rats.
Get out of here.
Every night.
Oh my God.
And it wasn't long until the lack of sleep started
my
to
God.
make them irritable.
That's right when the challenge would have failed for me.
Struggling to get over here.
The moment a rat was in there,
What does it look like? You want to paddle upriver into the wind?
Hayes, why don't you go get those fishing lines fixed?
You know what? You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
He is angry. Can you check those lines while you're over there?
What do you think I'm doing?
I don't know, just asking.
they're not really arguing.
Thank you for telling me to do what I'm already doing once again.
Very angry.
Keep in mind, at this point, Hayes and Grizz were very close friends. But Hayes had reached the end of his rope, and the jokes just weren't hitting the same anymore.
Griz's idea about how this would unwind is not
Everybody
working.
has problems, you know.
Because it's a stupid idea.
Hayes, I'm sorry, buddy. I did not know I was actually pissing you off. I did not know that you were actually upset.
It's all right.
Okay.
And so, feeling frustrated, Hayes turned off his camera and paddled downriver, where he set up his camp until the next day.
Hayes has set sail, and I think he may have run away. I'll certainly be thinking about him. I know it's supposed to be cold at night. He's not back in a couple days, so I'm
Bro,
gonna have to go looking for him.
he
Let's
just
do something
left?
to cheer him up. So we got a huge board over here that was left by Jimmy at the last Beast drop, and I'm gonna repurpose it into a table with some of our cases. It's actually pretty sturdy.
And when Hayes returned home, he was not empty-handed.
Sounds like Hayes has returned from his great adventure. Chris.
Wow, he came back
there's a
with
sea
fish, though.
trout.
I'm pretty wiped out. Mind if I take a minute?
No, man, do your thing.
Chris,
Yeah, buddy.
what's this?
It's our table.
We have a table?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I figured that'd perk him up a little bit.
This is a $100,000 table, Grizz.
All that money underneath.
Feels good to be home.
Come on.
With their survival needs met and their
Did
friendship
they really have
restored,
all that
one
money
question still remained.
in the-
How long will they stay?
We gotta have a serious conversation.
Yeah.
The end. Honestly, I'd have been done 5 days ago.
They still have
push
300
like an
days.
extra week. I mean, hell, that's
I'm telling you right now, they did not go 65 days. There's no way possible.
$35,000 each.
If I pulled that flare on day 70, how would you feel?
I would feel really let down and lied to. I propose at day 70, we have a conversation, decide if we're gonna push further.
That's fair.
If I was ever proposed
Promise
this
to raise that up.
option, it would suck so bad. But there's one person I know that could do it, no problem. He's literally a caveman, if he had to be. And that is Corey. Corey Reacts. If you guys don't know who I'm talking about, go check him out on YouTube. It's my friend, like my best friend. I'm telling you right now, that guy is built different. You could give him survive in the wilderness naked and he'd do it.
I would stay longer.
For him, but I'm not
It'd be
happy
some
about
crazy
it.
stuff.
Morning, guys. So Hayes has been.
I don't know why I said naked, like that was
He's keeping it to himself.
much different.
So I'm a little worried about him.
Spoken to Grizz about it. He wants me to stay longer. He's kind of pushing me to stay longer and stay longer. At some point, I gotta stop being wilderness guy and go be dad.
Another day.
No, see, that's the problem.
Yeah.
They have to keep giving a problem, and I'm telling you.
Oh, no. I knew
It's
that
all
was gonna
cat.
happen. I saw it. Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Hayes going to check out the case that is dropped from the sky.
Day 7.
You're giving up a
See if
lot
Grizz is
of
good being done today.
unreplaceable
Success.
things, like with your
What are we gonna do with all this
kid.
money?
kind of want to talk to you about
Money.
that. I'm kind of ready to hit the flare. What do you think about that?
I want to stay longer. I know that you've got to pull away from this thing with family.
I know. We've talked about it 1,000 times. I just want to know how you feel about it today. Yes or no?
Can you go one more day? Give yourself 24 hours just to kind of feel it out.
I thought a lot about it, but if you want to go another day, let's go another day.
You know what? If you do go day by day by day,
How's it going, boys?
it will
All
be a
right,
lot
bud.
better.
Good. Let's
But
go
then you
on a
got
little
Mr.
walkie
Beast
walk.
showing
We can
up
go
all the
over here.
time with something
Let's say
awesome.
Hayes isn't a part of the equation.
Yeah.
How many more days do you think you could survive out here?
Let's call it 45 days would
Okay.
probably be as far as I'd go.
How many do you think he has left in the tank?
He talks about it every day.
How often do you think about shooting the flare?
Every day.
What stops you?
At this stage, Grizz, he wants to make $1 million, and it's hard to say no to that. I have an obligation to him too, but it's starting to go towards family. Yeah.
When you do shoot that flare, that's gonna be crazy.
Oh, I can't wait.
Okay, last night?
I don't want to disappoint Grizz, but
No. Absolutely freaking not did another day just get tacked on somehow.
I think I'm done. Thought it would be cool to come back here.
I don't
to our
believe
first camp,
at all.
where I was shoulder to shoulder with
73
Grizz every
days.
single night. And after that, it was like, all right, dude, we're brothers
Somebody's
now.
got to prove this to
Expected
me.
to walk away with a lot of money.
I'm
but I
watching
didn't
his
expect to
hair
walk away
growth
with
and everything.
A friend for life.
Maybe 2
And
weeks.
that's so meaningful to me. I kind of got to think about
You see
what's
that?
right for me and my family.
70 days, I would have had long hair.
Hayes got
This
so
video's
desperate
long.
that he literally went into Grizz's bag and stole the flare gun.
But it ain't
even
74
though it
days
was
long.
his idea to separate it into 2 parts.
At this point, all I have to do is shoot this thing, and I get to be a dad again,
I know this thing is very challenging. What we're doing out here is not easy. I really, truly do believe that you're doing what's right for your family.
I disagree.
You're providing for them in a way that's going to change their lives.
Now, it's gone the other way. Now I think I need to be there.
I think that you've been really upset and you've been missing your family really bad. I feel like
I think the
you
money doesn't matter.
spiraled through
the money
this
doesn't.
thing.
The money doesn't matter to me anymore. And really, the only thing that's keeping me here is you. And I'm sick of it.
Yeah. My family needs me too,
And you're very good at, manipulating me.
Getting mad at him now.
It was clear that in this moment, Grizz was going to have to make a decision. Convince
didn't know what to
Hayes
do, though.
continue surviving in these woods for more and more money, or be there for his friend when he needed him the most.
I can't imagine having gone through this experience with anyone else. I mean, I really do, I genuinely think of you like a brother. I'm sorry that I've just pushed you on and on and on.
I just don't want to let you down.
You're not letting me down.
Yeah, I am.
Brothers don't let each other down. This is the way it is. Everything's got to come to an end sometime. Let me see that flare.
I couldn't. If for some reason they actually did 74 days, which I do not believe it at all, then nah. Would have been out so long. He would have had to offer me $100,000 a day at some point after day 30. After day 14.
I owe you this. And to be honest with you, I'm sorry that it's taken so long. I think it's time for us to do this thing, buddy.
He did stay almost 9 days
I
past.
love you, buddy.
9 days past 9 days. Probably 9 hours.
I think they shot the flare. No, you take that one. Let's go check in on him.
Wait,
Rich!
they were close. What was they doing there for 74 days?
Oh my God. When we dropped them off, this is what they looked like. And here's them 74 days later. Crazy.
Yes, they look crazy.
You haven't left these woods in 74 days.
Dude, I'm so ready.
One final surprise.
Oh my God! Oh my gosh! I'm Italian baby!
After 74 days, they've won $670,000. And in case you forgot, we're giving away 1,000 Samsung phones to random people that subscribe in the next week. So don't forget, press that subscribe.
Well, if you guys enjoyed me reacting to this, let me know in the comments below. Drop a like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.